My name Chris, but my nickname Cash. When you gave the analogy of the spray bottle, like how everything you can be here one day and gone the next.
Gone,
Just value every moment you get. Life's short.
My name Brod, but everybody call me Lil Brod.
Lil Brod?
Lil Brod, B-R-O-D.
B-R-O-D. Brod, what's your thoughts about the afterlife? You got any spiritual beliefs or anything happens to a person when they die? What's your thoughts about God?
Actually, I had a dog named Chloe, right? Chloe.
Chloe, okay.
And my niece, she was just born on Christmas. And the bond with my niece, I feel like it's the bond I had with my dog, kind of like, reincarnation.
Yeah. You believe in reincarnation?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you believe in the existence of God or?
Yes.
Okay. So if you believe in reincarnation, how did you come to your belief system? Like, how do you come to that to believe that's true?
Basically, cause I was in the choir, right? I'm from Cordell, Georgia, but I also grew up in Albany, Georgia. In this church called New Salem.
Yeah.
And my pastor, Edwards, we used to have one-on-one sit-downs, and he would help me get closer to God, make me believe, because the route I was going down, it was not for me.
Chris, what about your thoughts about the afterlife? Do you believe in reincarnation, or you believe in another? What's your thoughts?
I most definitely believe it's a higher power.
Yep.
I have a lot of thoughts on that. It's most definitely afterlife. Reincarnation, I absolutely believe in that.
Okay.
I'm only 22, but
I'm 21 years old.
You said it again?
21.
You 21?
Yeah, I don't seen a lot and been through a lot, so I know most definitely reincarnation is real. Also a higher power. Most definitely reincarnation is absolutely real though.
Well, let me give you some thoughts about reincarnation, okay?
Okay.
So what do you think you was in the last life?
Honestly, don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you another thing.
Okay.
I hear all the time, like my uncles, like cousin, long-law cousin, things of that nature. They always tell me, like they'll tell my mom, my dad, like, yeah, he been here before.
Okay.
I hear that a lot. Like,
Okay.
I don't know, cause I got an old soul, so I know for sure, like it was something.
Something before this?
Yeah, like as far as like just touching other people, like.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think you're gonna be in the next life?
That's only a good question.
Yep.
Honestly, don't know.
Well, the reason why I'm asking you that question is that whatever you believe in, it has to support the next life, in this life, and before life. Like it has to be succinct. You can't just say we believe in something and you don't know how it answers the basic questions of life. You see what I'm saying? Hey, love y'all. So reincarnation probably won't answer the basic questions of life. And here's the 4 questions that people ask. Everybody asks these questions at some point. The first question people ask is, how did we get here? How did man come into existence? The other question people ask is, what's my purpose? The other one is, why is the world broken? And then the other question is, how is the world fixed? How do we fix a broken world?
Gotcha.
So reincarnation don't answer those 4 basic questions. You're gonna find yourself like confused in life. You go one direction and you seem like that ain't working, and you go back and that don't work, and then you just find yourself just flip-flopping back and forth and can never really get stable. You're always confused. You see what I'm saying? So how would y'all say that reincarnation answers those 4 basic questions? How do you think we got here?
I think it was a theory that God had in his head that he felt like he could change the narrative, or just whatever direction he was going in beforehand.
Okay.
I feel like this theory right here, that was his spark. Of course, if it's a higher power, it's a lower power too.
I agree.
That's what the world is broken in.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Why do you think you exist?
A person who exists. I feel like everybody on this world to create a better world, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like people value the wrong thing. I'm big on that.
Sure.
Materialistic.
It's competition.
Worry about what the next person think of them.
100%.
Yeah, like lack of self-esteem. There's a lot of things playing into effect.
Yep. Okay.
I don't think it can be fixed in an instant. It's gonna take time. A lot of people don't know how to explain what's the problem, or they don't know how to look at it from not only their point of view, but the next person's point of view. So like it gonna take a lot.
You guys got some things that y'all said that was really good, but based on the biblical worldview, like, did y'all know that Jesus didn't believe in reincarnation?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jesus didn't believe in reincarnation. You know, he says once a man dies, he faces the judgment. So he believes in a literal judgment that you face, because the Bible says as appointed unto man once they die, and after that they face the judgment. It's a heaven and hell based on what Jesus says. He talked about hell more than anybody in the whole New Testament. And he knows it's a literal place. So if you were to stand before God tonight, what would be your highest percent chance of getting into heaven? You believe in heaven and hell? Let me joke.
100%.
All right, let me give you a quick little crazy deal here. Say the word top.
Top.
All right, now say it 3 times.
Top.
What do you do at a green light?
Stop.
A green light?
I mean, go.
Now you see how easy I deceived you?
Yeah.
See, if I can deceive you in 1 second, guess who is a bigger deceiver than I am? Satan. He can make people think that they're 100%, they're going to get into heaven. And then they find out when they get there, they've been what? They've been tricked.
Yeah.
So let me give you the good person test to see where you're going to get in. You ever heard of the 10 Commandments? So this is a way for you to measure what your soul is like. If somebody falls down and their arm is crooked, and you say, hey man, you need to go to the doctor so you can get a what? An x-ray. To try to figure out like, is it a break?
Yeah,
Fracture, anything like that. Well, the 10 Commandments gives you an x-ray to your soul so you can see what's really going on the inside. So let me give you an example. Chris, how many lies have you told in your life?
I wouldn't know.
I can't keep on mine either.
I wouldn't know.
What about you?
I can't keep up with him.
So what do you call somebody to tell a whole bunch of lies?
A liar.
A compulsive liar.
Compulsive liar, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever stolen something?
No. I don't do no stealing.
Never stole?
no
You ever cheated on a test and stole answers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That ain't still an answer though.
It ain't?
No.
What do you think? What is it
The
then?
knowledge.
That's not. I wouldn't say that's still answers.
How would you categorize it?
Because if it's still, you get answers from another student.
So how would you categorize that? Is that a wrong thing, or do you
Wrong.
think it's wrong?
That's a guess.
Still wrong.
It's still a guess.
It's still a guess, even if you take
It's
it
a
from somebody
theory.
else.
It's a what if.
Okay.
It's a hypothesis. That's exactly what it is. That's yeah.
Even if you showed up late to work and didn't make up the hours at the end of the night. Have you ever showed up late and didn't make up the hours from work?
Yeah. Like you got there late.
Yeah. So you know what that is. It's
Still
stealing.
time.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah. Well,
We all done that before in some way.
I don't think I ever been because you have to be there to even to clock in.
I got you. That's true. That's true. So we're gonna scrap that one. Jesus said, if you look at someone lustfully, you commit adultery in your heart. Have you ever had sex out of marriage? Just even ask yourself, when's the last time you watched pornography? We had sex out of marriage before?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, more deaf.
You know, the standard, I know that standard is high, but Jesus said, even if you think about it, you already commit adultery in your heart. Did y'all know that?
No, I
I didn't know that.
And here's the deal, sex is not bad. It's just when you take it outside of the confines of marriage, it's like fire in the fireplace. As long as you keep fire in the fireplace, it warms the house. You take that same fire and you put it on the carpet, it burns your house down. So sex in marriage is good, but we take it outside of marriage. Let me give you 2 more. Have you ever been angry with somebody? You almost felt like you could put some pain on them.
Yeah.
Good game, guys. Y'all got to keep that team together. All right, Chris. Love y'all, man. Appreciate it.
Be safe.
Yep.
Good game, boy.
So you know what the Bible equates that with?
What?
Murder. The Bible says if you're angry with another brother or sister, you're a murderer. So even if you get angry with somebody, you feel like you can do what to them?
Kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says when you think it, you're guilty based on what the Bible says.
Gotcha.
All right? What letters in the middle of the word sin? So anytime I do what I want to do instead of what God has told me to do, who did you just put yourself above?
God.
Yeah. So who did you just worship?
The devil.
Yep. And self. It's devil and self. The Bible says you shouldn't have put any other gods before him. And when we do that, we have just breaking the first commandment. So
That's the first one.
That's the first one. You shouldn't have any other gods before me.
Gotcha.
So I want y'all to look at the standard. If God is a good judge, he's righteous and he's holy, he does what's right. If you were to stand before him tonight, I hope you guys live to be 200. But I don't know, did you guys know that 150,000 people, they die every single 24 hours around the world collectively? So every single 24 hours, by this time tomorrow, 150,000 people will be collectively dead around the world. Is that right? And so you have your expiration date, I do, my son does. If you stood before God tonight, what do you think he's going to do to you on the day of judgment?
I'm
going to heaven.
Yeah, I know.
Still going to heaven?
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
Still going to heaven?
You can forgive me for my sins, for sure.
Yeah.
Y'all want me to tell you the reality real quick?
I think I've been forgiven anyway.
All right. So let me give you an illustration, okay? You tell me if this makes sense to you.
Okay.
You love your family. And I was speeding late to work, and I hit your mother or your sister or your brother, and I kill him. I step out of the car, and I say, hey, man, Chris, man, you got to forgive me, man. Forgive me so I can get back to work on time. I'm already late, man. Can you forgive me real quick so I can get back to work? What's your response to me?
Off the gate, I'm gonna tell you no.
I can't.
I mean, like you saying, like forgive you, like let you go.
Let me go.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We not having
Forgive me and let me go. Why don't that work?
I mean, if If you was man enough to do it, why you not man enough to face the judgment?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nah.
You hit it on the head.
Nah.
I can't just say forgive me and just let me get back to my regularly scheduled program. I have to get what I would.
What you
I deserve.
Yeah.
Well, I want you to think about it. Do you have any idea who killed Jesus?
You just told us.
Who killed him?
Yourself.
No.
No.
No, I think you said it. Why did he go to the cross? For people's what? Sins.
Yeah.
So who put him there?
Well, himself.
Himself, but for what reason? For you.
Yeah. But when you were telling us about who nailed him to the cross, I forgot his name. That's what
Pontius
Pilate.
Pilate.
Yeah,
Pontius Pilate.
Yeah,
but ultimately he went to the cross for man's sin. But Pontius Pilate, he orchestrated it. But ultimately, we put him there.
So let me ask you something.
Please.
Do you think he forgave Pontius Pilate?
It depends. It depends.
So it depends on.
I'll show you what it depends on. All right. Let me illustrate this. So if you kill Jesus, if all of us kill Jesus, humanity killed Jesus. That's why he went to the cross. So my question would be, what makes you think you can just ask God for forgiveness? He's just gonna go, oh yeah, just come on in. Your forgiveness is enough to pay off what you did. You wouldn't let me go. Where if your sin killed his son, there's no way he can just say, oh, you know what? Yeah, your sin put my son on the cross. Just come on in here. You would have the same reaction just like God will. He said, you can just ask me for forgiveness. I just let you go. You got to pay the what?
Price.
I can't just let you go without somebody paying the fine.
Facts.
Tell me what y'all thinking.
Nah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely agree.
I agree.
I ain't look at it like that till you just broke it down like that.
So a lot of people just
But
think
you
they
keep
can.
doing it if you don't get what you deserve.
And then if one get in, then the next going to
it's
get
gonna
in.
follow the
Same way.
leader.
Yeah,
It's
gonna
gonna be a cycle.
Yeah, I was about to say that it's gonna create a cycle, and then everybody gonna think it's that easy, and it's you know what I'm saying, you're able to do the things that you're doing and still be able to get in.
Come on, Chris.
Yeah.
Y'all get it. See, a lot of people just say, God, please forgive me. And they do it at night. And then as soon as they wake up the next morning, guess what they doing?
They forget about it.
And they doing the same thing. So can God really forgive a person if they don't really want to accept it? If they're not going to want to change?
Nah.
So
It
God
gotta be
can't.
in you.
It's got to be in you. So let me just give you the good news.